Hello, Namaskar. This is Firstpost and you're watching Vantage with me, Palki Sharma. Yesterday we told you about Donald Trump's tariff war. Today we'll tell you about a twist in the tale. The tariffs are on hold for neighbors Mexico and Canada. We will tell you why. But no respite for China, which is firing back with retaliatory tariffs and investigation on US companies. But this too could change because Trump and Xi Jinping will soon have a phone call. Meanwhile, Panama has given a concession to the US. It is leaving China's BRI. As for Ukraine, Trump has a deal for them. If you want military aid, give your rare earth minerals in return. We'll tell you about the reactions. And the Americans seem to be planning a second Guantanamo Bay in El Salvador, which is offered to keep American criminals. Why does Trump want a US sovereign fund to buy TikTok and flex his financial muscle? A report on illegal Indian immigrants who are being deported on a military plane from the United States. Is Elon Musk running a shadow government with college dropouts in charge? We'll tell you what the US president has said. And in India, an anti-aging fanatic walks out of a podcast citing bad air, saying pollution is so normalized in India that no one even notices it anymore. All this and more coming up. The headlines first. In the Democratic Republic of Congo, M23 rebels declare a ceasefire. This comes just days before the Congolese president meets his Rwandan counterpart. Last week, the rebels, backed by Rwanda, seized the city of Goma in the war-torn east. At least 900 people were killed in the fighting. Syria's new leader denounces Iran, says the Iranian militias that operated under Bashar al-Assad were a threat to the region. Tehran's presence in the country has vastly diminished since Assad's ouster in December. The president wants to realign Syria's relations with countries like Turkiye and Saudi Arabia. In India, a day before Delhi goes to polls, Prime Minister Narendra Modi launches an attack on former Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal, says some leaders are only focused on jacuzzis and stylish showers. The Prime Minister was referring to the alleged lavish renovation of the Chief Minister's house during Kejriwal's tenure. A school shooting rocks central Sweden. At least 5 people have been shot. The police have locked down the building and urged the public to stay away. Students in nearby schools are also under lockdown. Police say the operation is ongoing. And Myanmar's junta bans possible conscripts from foreign travel. Anyone eligible for military conscription cannot leave the country without permission. The junta has lost control of swathes of the country to rebels opposed to its rule. This decision is an attempt to shore up its forces as the battle intensifies. We're calling the show Vantage. We hope you like what we put together for you. Touted as the minimum defense from that video. India's neighbors were the first to send the special edition of Vantage live from the White House throughout this week. Yes, Hindu Mandir we're on our way to Tel Aviv. Measure, but it's also the perfect way to drive.
I don't think
Prime Minister of Bhutan, Sherin Tagwe. Welcome to
60% of the world's
office. Prime Minister Modi did the iron.
We were actually.
What are you doing? How do you like? It's been 1 year since that meeting. Iron bars separate you from the outside. Out the vote effort. Trump had, it says, and at $4.3 trillion. 300 billion by 2030. That's what we need to tackle climate change.
From breaking news to the day's biggest controversies, shedding light on the world's top headlines, detailed analysis on the stories that matter the most to you. Catch it all on Spotlight at 6 p.m. India time and 12:30 GMT, only on Firstpost.